Hey guys, it's Simplicity Games here, and I'm back with another video. This time I have a brand new series for you. I came up with this idea the other day, and it's basically because I don't tend to push myself with builds very often. I like to just do suburban houses, family houses. I don't go too big, don't do them really small, just kind of mid-sized family houses that they're all kind of my aesthetic when I make them for my game. So I wanted to push myself a little bit more when it comes to the channel. Like, I don't want to just be giving you millions and millions of like suburban houses. So I came up with the idea that I would create a series and base every building off a lifetime aspiration in the game. So you know when you're creating a sim you can like choose a lifetime aspiration? Well, there's loads of those that I never play with anyway, like the athletic ones, the deviants. I don't really do the popularity ones either. I tend to just stick to like the family oriented ones and the money ones and the creativity ones, because that's just how I play my game. Like, I like to build a big family up, I like to make them earn loads of money, and they're usually artists or writers or something, 'cause you can get a lot of money with those careers. So yeah, like this building that I'm doing now is a house for a sim whose lifetime aspiration is the bodybuilder aspiration. There's only one lifetime aspiration for like athletic sims. It's just bodybuilder. Like, most of them have like 2 or 3 like different variants, but there's only one for like the athletics, which I find a little bit strange, because I think in Sims 3 there is I might be completely making this up, but I feel like there was like part of the physical aspirations was you could either become an athlete or an astronaut. I might be getting that wrong. God, Sims 3 was so long ago, like I cannot remember how that game went. Yeah, anyway. So I'm building this house for a sim who wants to be a bodybuilder, or at the very least they want to have a very, very high athletic skill. So I built this on the Windenburg Island, which I don't do very often because, okay, it's really, really nice, this part of the world, but it really bothers me that there are no roads, and it really, really bothers me because you can't, like, it just feels, it feels like it doesn't make any sense to put like normal houses there. Oh god, what's happening? What? Oh my god. No. Did you guys just, you must have heard that. Bloody Go Compare man. Oh my god, he's like haunting me. Where was I? I might just cut that out. I might leave it in, so if you hear that, then it's a nice, lovely, horrible English ad that we have to put up with over here. Yeah, where am I? I was talking about something. Yep, they want to have really good fitness skill. Because I don't really do much with the fitness skill anyway. I needed a bit of inspiration for this, so I went to trusty old Pinterest, and I found I wanted something kind of modern. So I went to Pinterest and like I searched for like modern home gyms and all that kind of thing, and I found a really cool image that had, it was like the back garden, and the garden itself was really, really lush. Like, there was lots of plants, lots of grass and trees and everything, but nestled in there was like a little home gym that was, I mean, on the image, the front of the small building like completely opened up, because it was like those folding doors. But you can't do that in Sims, and I'm not a massive fan of faking it, because it, you know, like the outdoor lighting comes inside and it annoys me. So I just put the really, really big windows in on the front instead. And I put it on a diagonal because I never do diagonals. Like, I'm really trying to do things that I wouldn't normally do. One second, I need a drink. Only 5 minutes in, my throat's getting sore. This video is like a half an hour long video, because this build took me 3-4 hours. So I didn't want to like speed it up way too fast, because then you wouldn't be able to see anything that I was doing. So I think I've sped it up like 8 times, so hopefully this is an okay speed. If it's not, just tell me, and I can slow it down a smidgy bit more. Anyway, yeah, so building like the outdoor gym, put it on a diagonal, kind of meant that I had some issues with placing stairs and things, because I forgot that you can't put stairs on a diagonal. I don't know why you can't do that, but it's really annoying. I'm putting lots of rocks and bushes, trees in behind here, because I kind of wanted it to blend in with the like surrounding area of the lot. I wanted the lot to be modern, but at the same time, my English teacher would be so upset with me right now, because I cannot think of anything to describe this. Kind of want it to be in harmony, I guess, with the Windenburg Island. Didn't want it to feel really cold and whatever. So lots of plants, put the pool in. I did this really cool thing that obviously everybody does, but I put like windows in the basement next to the pool, so when you're down in the basement area, you can like look out into the pool, and if there's Sims swimming in there, then you can see them swimming. And it's just quite a cool touch, I think. So at the moment, yeah, I'm just going around putting more rocks in, trying to figure out the back garden. This back garden actually kind of changes quite a lot in like the final thing that I upload to the gallery, but you don't see it in the video. Like, you see it in the screenshots, but not in the video, because I kind of did it after I stopped recording. But basically this whole paved area just goes. So everything that I'm doing at the moment, it's not in the final build. But yeah. What am I doing? Just more grass, lots and lots of greenery in the back garden. Normally I would just do quite neat gardens, because, you know, suburban, kind of my aesthetic for houses, kind of Desperate Housewives. So if you imagine Wisteria Lane, I would love to live on Wisteria Lane, but you know, you don't really get places like that in the UK. Like our kind of suburban areas, like the houses are brick, and like they're still nice. It's just we don't really have houses with like the wooden like siding, which is a shame, because I think it's really cute, but it's a very American thing. Like, you don't get it here. Yep, this area with the little barbecue and stuff, that completely goes as well. I did like it, but then I figured, like, these are like athletic Sims. If anything, they're gonna be into like drinks and stuff, but I don't know, it just didn't feel like it fit them to have a proper outdoor cooking area. So I'll implement that into a different build. And don't you worry. Oh, you saw the ball pit pop up for a second then? Because this is just after the update where they've updated the ball pit, because, okay, in the toddler stuff pack, they brought in a ball pit, okay? And 99% of people, including myself, hated it. I thought it was so ugly, because when you're creating stuff for games and, you know, whatever, but particularly games, you need to keep like the poly count to a certain level to make sure that the performance doesn't get too bad on machines. Like, they probably could have made the ball pit with like hundreds and hundreds of like singular balls, but unless you had a really, really beastie computer, that would have lagged your computer so much. So they had to cut corners, and they put like a flat texture, like literally a JPEG of like the inside of a ball pit on top of this ball pit. Like, if you have no idea what I'm talking about and you don't have the pack, then Google it and look for like ball pit version 1 or whatever. But it's basically this flat JPEG of like loads of red, blue and yellow balls, and they just made maybe like 10 like actual 3D balls and plopped them on top. It looked so bad. I think it probably would have been alright if the image itself wasn't pixelated, but the image itself was so pixelated that it looked terrible. And then, so in this update, they kind of listened to everybody saying how bad it was, and they updated the ball pit. And they've kind of made this JPEG, rather than being a flat thing now, they've made it like a lumpy, kind of wavy 3D thing. And they've added loads more balls onto the top. And it looks somewhat better, but the image itself is still really pixelated. So I kind of, like, I got this new ball pit out, and I was looking at it and I was thinking, have they made it worse? Does it actually look worse now? Oh god, I don't know. If you want a really funny reaction to the new ball pit, then you should go. I mean, if you're here, then you must know about the Sim Supply. Like, he's such a great Sims YouTuber. Like, go and find his channel, and like, he did a video. It's kind of, I mean, I feel like it's kind of inspired by, you know, how Apple and all these tech companies make their videos for like blah blah, like advertising their new products and stuff. Like, he did that, but it was for the new ball pit, and it was just hilarious. Like, the sarcasm, like, it's unreal. So yeah, that's great. I actually really like the toddler stuff pack. A fair few people don't like it, but for me, when I play the game, I'm playing, like, my gameplay is just family based. So, like, I just really, really appreciate when we get new stuff for kids. Like, the first stuff pack that I ever bought for The Sims 4, because I don't really buy many of the stuff packs, so I kind of skipped the first 4 or 5, but the first stuff pack that I bought was the kids room stuff, and that's such a great pack as well, because kids really miss out on a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's really great. I really hope that they do more family stuff. Basically, I would pay for them. I would pay £8, which I think is what it is for a stuff pack over here. I would pay that for just a pack of children's clothing, or just a whole stuff pack of beds, or new floorings, or new wallpapers, or I just like, rather than giving us like loads of themed stuff, like, I kind of want movie hangout stuff, but at the same time I know that I won't use it much because it's not my kind of thing. Like, it's really bohemian. And what's the other one? Like, cool kitchens. Like, there's not that much kitchen stuff in it. Like, I would have rather just paid £8 and them give us like 3 or 4 new countertops, and you know what I mean? Oh god. Yeah, here's the bathroom. Oh, this is something that I need to tell you actually, because in the gallery, I think, when you place, because I used a lot of move objects on, so when you place this lot, before you place it, you need to have move objects on, turned on, otherwise, because I forgot in the screenshots, you'll see at the end, I didn't do that when I replaced this, so I don't know, something went wrong when I went to take screenshots, so everything that I'd placed using move objects kind of went a bit funny. So the leaves on the inside of the wall at the end of the hallway, I had to replace those. And what else did I have to do? I think that was it. But the lights behind the mirrors in the bathroom, I missed that completely. So you'll have to like go in and fix that. Yeah, I think it was quite cool in the bathroom. I don't know. I really like the idea of like one day in my dream house that I'll probably never be able to get because housing prices are ridiculous. In my dream house, I would love to have a really, really nice view. I'm thinking maybe like Canadian forest, and massive windows in the bathroom. Like I want to be in an area where, you know, like I've got a lot of space around the back of my house and one of the neighbours isn't going to be popping around or whatever. Like I'm at quite a secluded house, so it's not going to be an issue having really big windows in the bathroom. And I want like a really nice like lone standing tub, like bathtub, in front of this window, so you can just lie in the bath with your bubbles and your candles and just stare out at the forest. I think that'd be amazing. Not even the forest, like it could be the sea or a lake or whatever, but yep, that's house goals for me. I mean, if the economy keeps going the way it is, then I can kiss that goodbye, but no. What can you do, eh? Doing the kitchen now. Not really a fan of this kitchen. It's just a bit meh. So sorry about that. I tried, but I just wasn't feeling it. I'm not quite sure why. Kitchens are kind of hard for me. Like I like doing them, but it's very hard for me to not just do the same style that I do every single time. And I usually just purely use those Parenthood counters, but I didn't want to use them in here because they didn't feel like they fit. So I use those kind of rustic looking things that I never use. Put some shelves in. Okay, right. EA, if you're listening, which you won't be, but if you're listening, we need more stuff that actually fits on shelves. Like seriously. Like pretty much the only stuff that fits on shelves is that little plant that I've already put on there. Like books don't even go on there. Like I've had to like lift them up from the floor and line them up with the shelf to make it look like they're on the shelves. Like, guys, like I don't want my shelves to look bare. Like we need more stuff to go on there. It's like, yeah, you can put tissue boxes on there, but like what kind of house has like a plant and a tissue box on shelves? I don't know. Oh god. I really haven't been talking very much in the last couple of days because my boyfriend has got a really, really cool job in London at the moment, which is top secret. But but it's from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. So he's been living in London over the summer and coming back to see me every weekend. But it means that I'm on my own from Monday to Friday. So I don't talk to anybody because it's just me and him that live together. And occasionally I'll talk to my mum on the phone, but it's mostly just me sat in our little flat watching Once Upon a Time and PLL and all this other garbage. And occasionally I'll talk to myself, but it doesn't happen very often. So this is basically the first time that I've spoken in length in like 4 days, I think. Yeah. It's really bad. I kind of have a bad habit of when I'm on my own and I'm left to my own devices, like I really fail to look after myself. Like, I'm kind of like a cat where I can kind of get by on my own as long as you put food out for me and water. Like, but most of what I will do is I will sit and be lazy and eat food. But like, I kind of ran out of food the other day. Like, we didn't have any butter, we didn't have any bread or any milk, so I couldn't have any cereal. My Cocoa Pops, of course. We had nothing, basically, for me to eat. And I tried to live off nothing for as long as I could, so I was kind of living off dry bread with just peanut butter, which it needs actual butter with it, but never mind. And I had some got these Quorn sausage patties because I'm vegetarian, but Quorn do these really, really nice sausage patties. So I had some of those, but kind of on their own. And then I just decided at like 5 o'clock at night, like I can't go on like this. So I forced myself to get dressed and do actual makeup, because I would have gone out with less makeup on than usual. But in this new area that I live in, like the high street that's closest to us, every time I've walked down there, I have seen or bumped into somebody that I know. And, you know, it's always like a cosmic joke that if you, like, don't do much to your appearance, you will definitely see somebody that you know. Like, if you look horrible, you will see someone. It's almost like the worse you look, the more important the person is. Like, maybe not important, but, you know, if you like somebody, or like maybe you hate somebody, I think it's worse if you see somebody that you hate and you look horrible. It's me being really, really vain. But yeah, so had to do makeup, got out of bed, walked down to the shops, bought some bread and milk and butter, and guess what I had for dinner last night? Cocoa Pops. I had 2 bowls of Cocoa Pops for dinner because I couldn't be asked cooking again. Oh god. Like, my boyfriend's getting back tonight because it's Friday right now, so he's gonna drive here after work, and I'm really hoping that he's gonna cave and say that we'll get a Chinese, because I would love a Chinese. Like, we found a Chinese near us that we've not tried yet, but they actually do vegetarian chicken and vegetarian duck, which is incredible. Like, like, oh my god, I love Chinese. I've got probably the most basic taste in food ever. Like, I watched Gabriella Lindley on YouTube, and I was watching her Snapchat, and on her Snapchat she was watching, like, I don't know how you say this word, but like mukbangs, like those eating shows on YouTube. So I was like, what the hell? So I went and found one by this girl. Oh my god, I've never been repulsed by anything more in my life. Well, I have, but I'm one of those people that I can't stand listening to people eat. Like, chewing sounds. And this particular girl, she really slapped her lips together as well, which did my head in so much. Like, I have met people in the past and they've, like, smacked their lips together when they eat, and it just makes me want to actually punch them in the face. So, yeah, I was pretty repulsed by those videos, but at the same time it really made me really, really hungry. Like, she was having McDonald's, and in the UK there's like one thing that's vegetarian at McDonald's, and it's terrible. Oh god, I miss McChicken sandwiches more than anything. Oh, it's so sad. I really want food now. What am I gonna eat? I might have to make waffles because my boyfriend bought me a waffle maker, so I think I might make waffles. Yeah, I actually put in that massive rock climbing wall that we got in the fitness stuff bag, because these walls are like the tallest height, so it actually fit in there, which I was so happy about because I haven't used that yet. Like, I don't really build like community lots, so I haven't actually made a gym or anything yet. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end of the video. I'm really sorry, but there are loads of screenshots for this. I don't quite know why. I don't know if it is actually loads of screenshots or if it just feels like loads of screenshots. But yeah, they'll be coming up in a second. And there we go. So we've got the floor plans here. So we've got the little spa area downstairs and the ground floor and the top floor. Of course, that space on like the roof above the ground floor, you can totally turn that into like a patio type thing, which I nearly did, but then I just decided to leave it blank. This house really isn't my kind of thing. Like, I wouldn't want to live in this house. It's not really my style, but I think it looks cool. Oh yeah, you can see in the back garden where I've completely changed it, which I think it looks better. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna leave it here. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. This lot is on the gallery. You need to, when you're on the gallery, you search for my EA account ID, which is Simplicity Games, all one word. And you need to go down to the left, down to the Advanced tab, and tick the Allow Custom Content option or whatever. Because even though this doesn't have any custom content in it, because I have custom content in my game, EA flags the thing for custom content. So there's no custom content in it. So if you've got the packs, then yep, you're good to go. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy. Have a great day, whatever. I will come back with the next video in this series, which will be I think like the author lifetime aspiration. Leave a comment, subscribe, like, all of that stuff. It actually does help me out because of the YouTube algorithm. So, yep, there you go. And have a great day and stuff. Yep, bye.